Some people may be familiar with Bukayo Saka as the standout player for Arsenal and the current golden kid of England, but prizes are not all that make him. We'll explore his career, starting with his Nigerian ancestry and ending with him becoming a Premier League star. We'll also talk about his private life, his alleged lover, and his wealth. This Bukayo Saka's lifestyle is not what you think. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe for more football content. Bukayo Saka's story starts on September 5, 2001 in Ealing, London. Born to Nigerian parents, his family came to the UK for a better life. His father, Yomi, is a businessman who instilled humility in Bukayo. Saka's mom achieved success too, becoming a qualified accountant. Raised comfortably with his older brother, Abayomi, football was always around. Abayomi even tried his hand at the sport before taking a different path. By the age of 3, a tiny Bukayo was already kicking a ball in the garden, his competitive spirit burning bright against his dad and brother. Even back then, winning was everything. His journey to becoming the attacker we know today wasn't straightforward. Football wasn't a family tradition, but his parents saw it as a chance for a brighter future. Young Bukayo idolized Freddie Ljungberg, but also admired Thierry Henry and Alexis Sanchez. Saka honed his skills at Greenford Celtic and Watford academies before joining Arsenal's Hale End Academy at just 7 years old. Despite interest from other top clubs, Arsenal became his home. He spent 10 years in their youth system, even being coached by his idol, Ljungberg. Finally, at 17, his dedication earned him a professional contract. While his rise to stardom is well known, we're here to explore Bukayo Saka's life beyond the pitch. Unlike some footballers, Saka isn't reported to be living a lavish lifestyle. In fact, he's said to be dating model Talami Benson, but they seem focused on their careers rather than settling down. Family remains important to Saka, as he lives with them in a big house north of London. He reportedly bought the place in 2019, shortly after turning professional. While the exact price isn't public knowledge, estimates suggest it cost around £2.5 million. It might be spacious, but there are rumors of a built-in training pitch, showing his dedication to the sport that brought him success. While Saka enjoys relaxing at his spacious home, his real passion lies on the pitch. But when downtime calls, he's rumored to unwind with a spin in one of his cars. With an estimated net worth of $5 million, Saka can certainly afford a treat. While not as ostentatious as some of his teammates, his collection nonetheless captures his essence. Saka is said to own a stunning Ferrari F12, about $300,000, an Audi A8, around $80,000, and an Audi A7, roughly $60,000. While these rides show he can enjoy the finer things, they don't define him. It seems Saka prioritizes dedication and hard work over excessive displays of wealth. But you wouldn't believe what Saka wears to see time, because for him, time on the pitch is everything. Saka is seen as humble because he wears simple clothes and doesn't have any tattoos. He does, however, enjoy a little pleasure now and then. He is said to own an 18-karat white gold Rolex GMT Master 2 with a unique 24-hour spinning bezel. This watch is probably worth more than $30,000. Saka is said to like high-end Louis Vuitton luggage for travel, which shows a soft respect for designer brands. Overall, Bukayo Saka doesn't live the crazy life that some football players do. Even though he gets the benefits of his success, his attention stays on the field and on his commitment to the sport. And this is further evident from the charity work that he does. In 2022, he partnered with Big Shoe to fund life-changing surgeries for 120 children in Kano, Nigeria, a touching tribute to his parents' heritage. More recently, in December 2023, Saka funded the construction of a container village in Morocco, following a devastating earthquake. These acts of generosity showcase a young man who understands the importance of giving back. Saka's commitment to social causes alongside his dedication to football solidify his place as a role model, both on and off the pitch. Besides doing good things for others, Saka likes to hang out with his friends and rest. Others on the team, including former Arsenal star Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, call him Little Chilly because he is so laid back. From what ESPN reports, Saka told the press, "It all started with Alba." He said it in French during a training session. "We were doing finishing drills and I kept scoring with a lot of power. He kept calling me Little Chilly in French, Petit Piment." Saka continued, "I didn't understand at first. I asked him later, and he told me it meant Little Chilly. He kept calling me that, and then it caught on. Now it's a big thing, and a lot of people call me that. It's become my nickname." This nickname perfectly captures Saka's on-field energy and power. He's a fiery competitor with a calm demeanor, just like a little chili. Moving ahead, we already know that Saka enjoys a relaxed life, but his competitive spirit ignites when he steps onto the field. This intense determination reminds us of Cristiano Ronaldo, another legendary football player. Saka has expressed his respect for Ronaldo's mindset in public, praising his unrelenting commitment and ceaseless quest of perfection. Cristiano Ronaldo, Saka announced during a news briefing. I love his mentality. He always wants to be the best, constantly working hard on and off the pitch. He strives to make his body the perfect machine, and when he takes the field, he performs with absolute confidence and personality, showcasing why he's one of the greatest players to ever grace the sport. Saka clarifies, while I wouldn't say I have the exact same attitude as Ronaldo, we're two different players, and he's truly unique. I try to learn from him. One of the biggest takeaways from his game is his mentality. He's always focused, always working, and that's something I strive to emulate as well. Saka's skill sets pay well off the field as he draws big sponsorship deals. One of his sponsors, the British sportswear company New Balance, has featured him in social media advertisements. He also has an appearance in the well-known video game Call of Duty. His rising net worth is increased by a few $1 million thanks to these endorsements. Saka also makes money from her social media presence. With millions of followers, more than 3.1 million on Instagram alone, sponsored posts generate extra cash. Saka is only 22 years old, thus his career is far from over. In the upcoming years, we can surely anticipate a sharp increase in his net worth. On top of that, Saka's name is more than just a nickname. It conveys something about who he is. The word Bukayo, which comes from the Yoruba language, means adds to happiness. Saka's reputation for being a happy person in the dressing room is entirely consistent with this interpretation. Fans and players alike appreciate him for his contagious optimism and cheerful demeanor. Saka's life is governed by his deep Christian faith, which transcends football and celebrity. His faith has been a constant source of strength and inspiration since he was raised in a Christian home and attended a school with strong Christian principles. My family regularly prays for my success, Saka shared. Growing up around faith made me curious to learn more about God. I read my Bible often and attend church services. My faith is especially important during challenging moments, both on and off the pitch. It was a pillar of support during my England debut, for example. Saka finds comfort in Scripture, particularly the verse, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." He explains, "Before every game, I pray for a strong performance, for my team's success, and to score or assist. My prayers are often answered, which is why I point to the sky in gratitude after each goal." This unwavering faith grounds Saka, shaping him into the positive and well-respected young man he is today. In addition, family plays a central role in his life, particularly his father, Yomi. Saka consistently praises his dad's influence, crediting him as a major inspiration and role model. "He's a massive inspiration for me," Saka shared in an interview. "From when I was young, he always kept me grounded, kept me humble." This grounding presence has undoubtedly helped Saka navigate the pressures of professional football while staying true to himself. There's more to Bukayo Saka's journey than flashy footwork and world records. It's a tale of commitment, both on and off the field. His academic background demonstrates that he has a strong work ethic that goes beyond the field. At Edward Betham Church of England Primary School, Saka's foundation was laid. He most likely gained the discipline and attention here that he would need for his football career. He subsequently moved to Greenford High School, where he developed his academic abilities and learned to manage his developing love of football with the obligations of study. Despite being drawn towards a promising football career, his dedication to being well-rounded shows how mature he is and how much he values education. Undoubtedly, Saka's educational experience has been essential in molding him into the well-read, articulate, and respected young man he is today. You can see that he is a very special talent when you take into account his record-breaking on-field accomplishments and his academic achievements. Young athletes everywhere can find encouragement in Bukayo Saka, a budding star whose career is far from finished, for his commitment to both football and study. Bukayo Saka is a symbol of perseverance, optimism, and overall success in addition to being a talented football player. He is a role model for every aspect of success. The journey that led him to become one of the most intriguing wingers in the world is just as extraordinary as his exceptional performance on the pitch. Saka's journey starts with a solid foundation based on education rather than just clever footwork. His remarkable grades from Greenford High School and Edward Betham Church of England Primary School demonstrate his devotion to academics, which goes beyond the classroom. His ability to blend his studies with his love of football says volumes about his maturity and appreciation of the value of leading a well-rounded life. Saka has been greatly influenced by his family, especially his father Yomi. Saka finds motivation and stability in Yomi's unwavering support, which helps him remain modest despite his increasing success. And Saka has faced difficulties along the way to being well known. Like many young athletes, he has experienced racism. Even though Saka's missed penalty in the shootout in the Euro Cup finals could have been discouraging, his fortitude was evident. His resolve was further boosted by his unyielding spirit and the unwavering support of his team and supporters. Saka is now a key member of his team due to his leadership and positive attitude in addition to his skill set. A lot of young sports players and people who are going through hard times look up to him. He's a great person because he wants to learn, is strong when things go wrong, and always has a positive attitude. He has a long way to go yet. His performances that break records, his desire to help others through charitable work, and his happy, positive attitude have made him a worldwide star. Many years from now, the name Bukayo Saka will be remembered in the football world as a motivational word for new players to set high standards and work hard on and off the field. Click on this video if you want. See how good was Prime Ronaldo.